Hey folks, welcome back to Hanbleceya Ranch. It's a new and clean and improved Jason. Girls are outside, which is pretty cool. We still have Thelma in her little coop here. So she's in there. We did let her out, and some of the other chickens were still kind of pecking on her. Even though we have Louise in jail, Shirley and Hazel are still picking on her. So we put her back in, because we just don't like that, you know? Kind of sucks, but anywho, I got my little wagon. Oh, which by the way, I got to show you guys something. So this is a gorilla cart. See that? We've had this thing for, well, hell, since 2019, but look at that. That broke right here. It still works, but that thing popped out. Just makes this thing a lot looser. Ugh. And I'm carrying it around. So we've been really busy the last couple days. Today it's going to be 74 degrees. There's so many little projects we've got going on right now, and trying to film them all and, you know, do individual type of videos, it was just way too much. So I did a lot of videotaping, but I didn't do any talking through it. Some of you guys are probably like, thank God, because that guy talks too much. I hate his voice, whatever. Anyways, I'm going to play those right now. And as soon as I'm done with that, we're going to come back to where I'm at, because we're going to be doing some flowers. We're going to be working on a flower bed and some other stuff. And I'm not sure I'm going to do much talking during those as well, but at least you guys can kind of see what we're doing today, because today's a big day. I mean, it's early in the morning, and with it being as beautiful as it is, we're going to just try to get as many projects as we can done, because then later this week we're going to get some rain, and after that we're going to start our front porch. But let's get to work today. We'll roll the B-side of what I did yesterday. A lot of dead mice in there. Where? Oh, okay. We've got 40-mile-an-hour gusts today, and I had to take the flagpoles down. I don't like doing it, but I don't want to lose my flagpoles either. I also lost my tripod. It took off and, well, it's broke. So years ago, there were some road closed signs on right near my gate, and they were up there to prevent people from coming down the road because it ends at the border. Well, we found them buried out in the woods, and so I'm trying to resurrect them and get them back up. Unfortunately, this one here is cracked from there all the way over here. This metal was all bent up, and so I've gotten it for the most part unbent and straightened out as best I could. I'm going to take this, we're going to put that right there, we're going to bolt it in and try and hold that thing together and prevent it from tearing anymore. We'll see how it goes. So I didn't really realize how much I rely on my tripod when I'm filming until I didn't have a tripod. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a lot of filming done, but that didn't stop the work. We did get the road close sign up. The fix that I had worked out great. Basically bolt riveted that piece of metal behind. I mean, it's definitely crude, but it works. It's holding the sign together. What I love about this sign, though, are all the bullet holes. I mean, at some point, someone, or a bunch of different people, were shooting at this thing. Got to remember, this thing was probably put up 40s, 50s maybe. I think that's when the road was closed, was in the 40s. But we dug it out of the woods. We got it back up. Now, there is another sign buried over there. I'm going to pull that one out. I don't know if I'm going to put that up because I think this one sign definitely is. Folks will come down our road, and you know, Canada is right there, right, literally right there. And this is the section of road that was closed off. But what they'll do is they'll drive down, realize they can't go any further, and then turn around down there. The problem that we have is that that's fine. I mean, it's a public easement. You know, we get it, but it tears up the mud down there, and I have to go back and fix it because we do use it as well. And again, it's okay. I mean, it's a public easement. There's nothing we can really do about it, but I guess I'm just hoping that it helps people stop here and turn around. If it does, great. If it doesn't, well, that's okay too. What would be even funnier would be if somebody who was really young at the time actually shot this sign, came down here, saw it, and told me that story. That would be really cool. There are a few other projects that we got done that I didn't do any filming on. Without having the tripod, it was just really difficult. Jen was tied up in the cabin doing her stuff, and so I'm just going to kind of walk through and show you guys what we did. So this is outside the gate here, right at the road. We had put a bunch of loam in here 2 years ago, and then we threw a bunch of wildflower seeds. The unfortunate part is that the wild peas took over, and it just looked like crap. It was just one big bush, and it was terrible. So I went around, I added a bunch of cardboard, we added some more loam, mixed in some good soil, and we're going to be planting a bunch of perennials here. A lot of those perennials you saw earlier in the video that were in the containers already, that's what's going to go out here, as well as some of the flowers that you saw me planting from the seeds. So once those sprout, we'll get those out here. The intent here is to have this a beautiful perennial garden that'll come back every year. Now this is along our gate here, and we call this our lilac row. We originally planted 4 lilac trees. This one here, the second one down here, didn't make it. So we bought 2 more lilac trees, and we went ahead and planted them. We got this one here. These are coming in real nice. We have the cages on it because I don't want the deer, and more importantly, the moose, to eat them. To eat the buds. Moose typically like to come along the road here and they'll eat all the fresh buds along the road. I just didn't want these to entice them. This is the second one right here. So I've got to get cages still built on those. I'm going to do that later today. And then there is one other spot that we worked on. I'll show you that as well. So this is our blueberry patch. We have these two plants here came with us from Illinois, and then we bought 4. Only this one and this one here survived, but I'm hoping that they take off this year. They are budding, which is really nice, but they're still really small. So we went ahead and bought 2 more. We've got one we planted over here, and then the other one here. There's something about having the blueberry bushes that just really that I enjoy. And when we had the blueberries in Illinois, when they would bloom and the blueberries were, you know, ready to be picked, I went to town on them. I love them. I just love blueberries. And so I wanted a nice blueberry patch here, and that's what this is. So in the next video, we're going to be swapping out the gate that's in the garden, and we're going to be installing a trellis. Jen has always wanted a trellis, so you'll have to stick around for that video. And then right after that, we're going to be going through all of these beds here, and we're going to be getting this planted and getting new fencing around these as well. So you'll have to stick around for that, as well as some other smaller projects that we have to get done. And then comes the big one, the one I am most excited about right now, and that is getting our front porch together. So you have to stick around for that video as well. So if you like this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you folks on the next video.